So he's hoping to hit this at least once so he can either trade or twice knowing pirates. Yep. Hello Snugglebugs, and welcome back to the channel as we go into another game with the Quest Priest against a warrior. So with this, again, I know, I guess if you've been keeping up with the series, you'll know how I feel about Pirate Warrior. I kept this. Maybe I should, Mulligan might have made more sense, but I think it gets some good value in some other quests against Priest Warriors. I've actually had the playing this early with 1 or 2 actually mean quite a bit. So I kept it for that reason. I know I could have mulliganed it to look for a 2, 3, or 4 drop even, but I put some value into it. Okay, usually they only play 1 hatchet as well, so it's not great in my mind that they have it. But of course, A, they're playing it already, and B, that means that they won't get value off of their first piece of the quest. So next turn, I don't really have that much to do here. Freebooter's pretty good for them, yep. But I'll probably, well, never mind, I was gonna say I'll trade, but we ended up drawing a 3 after our 2. And this does not give me a 4. I don't really think they usually have that many odd minions. I'm just gonna take Gift of the Naru for cycle later. And this actually, unless they have another freebooter, isn't even enough to take this out. I was tempted to coin Holy Smite, but I think the Holy Smite is actually really important for the Defias Cannoneers. Like this guy right here, yep. So he's hoping to hit this at least once so he can either trade or twice knowing pirates. Yep. That's okay. I mean, bothers me less and less as that is what is now expected. Excuse me. So first we'll trade. Gives me a Wand Maker, which is something I can at least play. So we will Holy Smite. Then we'll play this, hoping for another Holy Smite. Shard of the Naru. At least that's a tradable, like I might be able to use. So next turn, I'm just going to play my Spirit Guide. It helps me search my deck as well as, you know, provides me a little bit of defense. Weirdly enough, for a Pirate Warrior, turn 5 before they finish the first portion of their quest, they're going a little slow. I mean, that they're starting to speed up, it looks like. This might actually be worth a Spirit Guide coin using the Shard. I don't know if there's going to be too many other opportunities where silence will be valuable. Yeah. That in total just removed to like 4 damage off the board, as well as the passive effect from the South Sea Captain. Okay, Shiver. 1 mana near Fireball, but that's okay. We do have another Holy Smite. I, again, would typically prefer to save these maybe for the Defias Cannoneers, but at this point, I think we may need to take what we can get. I'm actually going to play another Spirit Guide instead. The reason being, I guess I probably won't want 2 of them to come back. I was going to say, or this will only be 1. It's Taunt, which is good. Both Shiver their Timbers. I mean, that would be why they had a bit of a slow start, I guess. Okay. Here we go. Luckily, I do have some cheap stuff. So they're running low on a hand at this point. I mean, they're about to get their... I'm at 10 health. I don't know why I'm saying that as if it's something that actually is gonna matter. So we're going to Hysteria this, I think, to take out 2 of their board, as well as play the Amulet. That gets me 2 5 mana taunts. Now, I'm going to end up burning a ton is the problem here, so that might not be the best route to take. Rustrot Viper, 2, 4, 7. I mean, if they have a smite, I'm dead either way, even if I smited something. Let's Starting to wonder. I think the Disciple's good. They're about to play their Rokara anyway. I think it's just it's better overall. It's not going to be good in the sense where if they kill them both, I will overdraw a ton of cards in my deck, but I need the defense in order to start building up some of my heal turns. So, I mean, they might not have, I mean, it's unlikely they don't have another pirate, but it's possible if they're playing Coerce. Yeah, they're playing the more defensive version. I mean, yeah, here goes all that burn I was talking about, but, you know, there's only so much one can do. Yeah, so he didn't even have the pirate here. So, that's just going to draw me a bunch. I don't have any of my heals yet. Let's Holy Smite, just to take out a 5 attack minion. We can Gift of the Naru, and then we'll play a Light Shower Elemental. So this is actually really good. I don't have any other 5 cost cards in my deck currently. So Moonfang. I have Moonfang. So I against pirates especially too, I'm not gonna at least super aim for the quest. I think the main target here is that I okay. Base. Okay. I mean, what I'll probably end up doing here. If I trade into this though, I can't kill it anyway. So it doesn't really matter too much. I could Soul Mirror this, and so let's Gift of the Naru again. And then we're going to Soul Mirror and Flash Heal. Okay, so now, I mean, it's still going to be tough. It's still going to be quite tough, but I mean, that's kind of good. It soaked up the damage now. If I want to trade this in something, I can. The downside here is this is so weak now. If he has Mr. Smite in his hand, which I always go back to, then this will get Rush and be a good, easy trade for him. I do also have Undying Disciple, which is a good defensive, both because of taunt and because it has the 3 damage like AoE afterwards. Okay. I mean, you can hit that if he wants to. Again, I'm honestly not too upset, especially, like I said, because I have this. So, like, unless he gets his other captain, we'll keep that alive. But it's just going to defend against his board here. So the first thing we're going to do is trade the Amulet. And then, even though I know this is 8 armor, I think this is better defense for what I have. And instead of healing, I will play the Venomous Scorpid. This way I have a defense against his small board. You know what? I don't care about his health right now. If he plays a big minion, to me that's not really, doesn't really matter. That's if he wants to. I mean, I guess his idea, or yeah, he can clear this with minions and then hit my face for 7. But this might still, that would still potentially leave my Scorpid alive, which means if he plays a big-ish minion, I just have a way to take it out, which is kind of what I was talking about. The Man the Cannons? Okay, I mean, that gets rid of my Scorpion, but I guess, what else do you have? Oh, it's other Privateer. So he is in the full top deck Juggernaut mode here, which puts me in a really good spot to just play Moarg. And as much as I kind of want to heal, I think Pandaren is really good here to discover better heals. There we go. So we still got to play this out. I'm going to try my best to not get you know, super complacent in the idea that I've won. But with him top decking, unless he gets like tons of weapons and like multiple, say, Mr. Smites in a row off the Juggernaut, I also have my Xyrella the Devout now to heal, you know, quite a bit. I can't imagine it either, but if there's ever a turn where he doesn't play something, I can Mutanus, but this is probably just a dead card in my hand now. Or will act as my 7-drop, just for the sake of playing a 7-drop. Well, there's my Moonfang. which is good, I think. Get to discover what? Yeah, why not? We're at a good spot. We can just play this. Good. Okay, cool. And the other nice part here is, even if he does stay alive, he's emptying my deck out enough that when I play Mutanus and then the Zyrella, it'll, you know, like in a few turns, I'll guarantee put a shard in an empty deck, which means that even if I, you know, am struggling to keep up here, I will, yeah, Mana Cannon's here probably. Here. That seems strange. Yeah, that was a mistake. So either way, it did 1 damage to the Moonfang, right? So, I mean, kudos to him to them for sticking this out. I think I will. Okay, there we go. And so there's another successful game against the Pirate Warrior. Just gotta stay calm and kind of play to the strengths of your deck and hope that you can manage. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I hope to see you in the next one.